A good day to all my subscribers and active Nigerian citizens. Thank you for joining me once again. This is Naija Unfiltered with Charlie. Yes, here I talk about politics as affect the lives of Nigerians on a daily basis. We have a lot to discuss today, but let me quickly take you across what we'll be talking about. The first and foremost is a major defection from the north. APC, yes, they are gaining governors, but they are losing the people, which is the most important tool in the whole chess play. I think we have a lot of movement. Northern youth are moving from the APC and they are defecting into ADC. And we have another one, a major, yes, if I will have to call him that because he was one of the major players for APC to enter the government. Reverend Father Mbaka has just dropped a shocking video where he made a prophecy saying the current president, President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, would not be winning the elections come 2027. And I think that's a shocking one. And then finally, the girls, or rather the children of the Catholic school in Niger State have been released, but there are certain clauses that were put in place. So I think we'll be discussing all that. Let's quickly dive in. Now, this is coming from Daily Vanguard. Breaking news. Over 1,200 APC supporters in Jega local government area of Kebbi State have defected to the ADC. And you could remember that Kebbi State was a stronghold for the APC in the last election, where we saw the likes of Abubakar Malami, which is currently held by the EFCC, pull a huge weight for the president and won him that particular state. But I think we're going to see a shock from that state this time around because 1,200 APC supporters just defected to the ADC, and I think it is in line with what is happening to Abubakar Malami, their supposed leader. You could see in the video they were seen burning their APC symbol, which is the broom, and a lot of us know. I'm expecting more of this. If we're being sincere with ourselves, the people are actually fed up because whether we like it or not, since the coming of the APC in 2015, what we have faced is hardship, torment. What are the adjectives that you would use that would show that pain is actually existing in Nigeria since APC came into power? I think that has been the case. But when Tinubu came on board, he heightened the whole thing. Yes, under Buhari, it was a mess, no doubt. But I think Tinubu finally put the nail on the coffin, and a lot of Nigerians can no longer breathe. When it comes to insecurity, when it comes to food, agriculture, there's no aspect of the economy right now that you would say, oh, this is going well. There is absolutely nothing, and I'm expecting a lot from the people. But let's quickly look at the one that gave me joy. But let's watch the video of Reverend Father Mbaka in his adoration ministry.
President, people may not be so courageous to tell you this, but I'm telling you that if you are not careful, even if everybody is in APC, that doesn't guarantee your continuity. There's nothing wrong with people paying taxes. But in a time like this kind of taxation imposition is like wickedness meted to the people.
Yes, that is if I must say, one of the pastors, or one of the clergymen rather, was one of the clergymen that made prophecies for APC to move into government in 2015, where we saw late President Muhammadu Buhari emerge as winner of the election. Since that time, Nigerians never drink water, drop cup, but so be it. I think he coming out right now says two things. He knows that people are actually angry, and secondly, it could be the voice of God telling him that this is what's going to happen, because he actually spotted he actually got the first prophecy right by saying APC would come into power that time. Hopefully, this prophecy is actually what is going to happen. But for me, I feel like he's trying to gain back the people's trust, because if you are from the East or from Catholic origin, you would know how adoration ministries used to pull weight. But since that show of shame that happened, a lot of people disassociated themselves with the ministry. And I think that's why he's trying to look for a way of coming back into the fold. Yes, he's spitting facts, no doubt. He's saying the truth. He's saying that the people are suffering. Yes, he's saying that the tax reform is not, yes. But you have to look at the intention before what he's saying. His intention is where I'm looking at. For me, Reverend Father Mbaka, AGK Mbaka, was one of the problems we had entering into this whole mess that we are facing right now. The PDP was not doing this bad. I'm not saying they were saints. No, God forbid. I feel like Nigerians deserve more. But the APC came to kill, steal, and to destroy. And they are very good at it. That is my own fear. They are very good at these three things. These three things. AGK Mbaka has dropped a prophecy. Let us hope that his words come to pass this time around again, because the truth is Nigerians need a break from all this whole atrocity that has been happening. It is no longer news that the kids from St. Mary's Catholic School in Papari, Niger State, have been released. They were released yesterday. I think, thank God for that. They were kidnapped on the 21st of November, if I'm not mistaken. And they spent almost a month, rather a month in the captives. Then the remaining 130 were released yesterday. Let's quickly read what the president had to say about it. This is coming from Bayo Ononuga. He's the special advisor to the president. The remaining 130 school children adopted by the terrorists at St. Mary Catholic School in Papri, Niger State, on November 21st have now been released. They are expected to arrive in Mina on Monday, yes, which is today, and rejoin their family, their parents, for the Christmas celebration. 100 were released earlier by the terrorists, yes, taking the total number of freed students to 230. The freedom of the school children followed a military intelligence-driven operation. Now, this is what the presidency had to say. Now, there are questions that we need to ask, especially if you follow the trend of what's happening. El-Rufai a few days ago said the NSA, National Security Advisor, Nuhu Ribadu, is paying bandits, rather paid bandits 1 billion naira, and is sending them food. Look at this pattern. These children were being released. And this whole broadcast, nothing was said about arrests of the terrorists. Nothing was said about killing of the terrorists or the bandits, whatsoever you want to call them. No, but you are seeing a military intelligence driven. This thing looks like they don't go settle these guys again. How long? Yes, these are people's children. I'm not saying they should not by any means release them. What I'm saying is, but how long can we keep negotiating with terrorists in this country? It has an adverse effect. These monies, they're going to be used to equip themselves more, for God's sake. There is a point should come where we have to stop this. We have one of the best. You sent the military to Benin Republic, and they stopped a coup. How can't you now send these people to Niger State here to deliver these girls for free? Why do we have to keep negotiating with terrorists? Because this whole statement shows that there was a negotiation done. We're not kids anymore. No arrests. Because if there was arrest made, they would quickly say it. But no, this is looking like a negotiation. Tomorrow, they will kidnap more. That's the problem. When you keep pampering them and you keep paying them, please, I think I'll be drawing the curtain for this production at this point in time, because I'm really getting emotional. This is so bad. We're not asking the right questions. We're not doing the right things, for God's sake. And you leave Nigeria, you go and be settling problems somewhere else that do not concern you. I'm actually very glad that the children they came back home safe. 230 is not a small number. At least they get to spend Christmas with their families, although they'll live with trauma for life. It's one of those prices you pay for being in Nigeria. People travel and they if your loved ones have not gotten home, you can't rest. We say Johnny Mercy. We say prayer when someone wants to travel. Travel in Sena climb is a normal thing. People travel without phone, without anything. But here, the moment your loved one is on a journey, your heart will enter your mouth. How does this make sense? Please, guys, don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe. We said it. We'll keep doing what we are doing to make sure that they are accountable. And what do you think about Reverend Father Mbaka's prophecy? Is it going to hold water this time around, or is it just a pattern for him to get back the love of the people? My name is Charlie, and this is Naija Unfiltered. See you again next time. Thank you.